Okay, good afternoon. This is the welcome video for EDCI 585 that I promised the three of you. As of right now, only three of you in the class. Normally have a few secondary students for 587, but at this point I do not. That may change. We still got a little time. But for now, I have just the three of you in 585. So let me go ahead and share my screen. It's an outline. Um, as I emailed you in the announcement, I'm pretty sure Moodle's set. The syllabus, I think, is set. I'll probably need to go back and check a couple of things. But the due dates in the tentative schedule are the correct ones at this point. So any other due dates, um, let me know if I have an extraneous due date somewhere else. And remember the May due date in Portfolium is there to give everyone a chance to get their um, work submitted before final grades are due. Excuse me. Um, the um, the theme, and of course, you access Portfolium through Moodle. There are only three Portfolium assignments that you have to submit. The So one is an annotated bibliography, one is a standalone virtual field trip, and the third is your curriculum project. And the curriculum project will be developed over time based upon the ideas of place. And you see in the readings that place plays a prominent role. It's a way to think concretely about social study standards and content and make it personal. So that's the purpose. So place is the theme. It seems to work well. I've been doing this way for quite a while. There is a second virtual field trip that is required in your place unit. So it's something that you do with your place unit. The standalone virtual field trip, you can do it on anything. I would suggest you try to do something on a lesson that you're going to be teaching, may be beneficial. Particularly towards the end of the semester. I'm sorry, my throat's dry. There are sets of readings on place, on culturally responsive teaching, on curriculum integration. There's readings on using primary documents or primary sources, on something called visual thinking strategies. This may or may not be new to you. And then readings on doing virtual field trips. There are no glosses. There are no glosses. There are discussion boards. All the prompts are up. I did that today as well. They're not extensive, and they're only for certain readings, as you'll see. And there's a week time frame for each prompt. Again, there's only three of you. Something we should be able to do pretty efficiently. Sorry, I just drove in from Thibodeau. I wanted to do this for you this afternoon. The guidelines for the annotated bibliography. If you're in 508 with me, I know Brian, you're not. Then you'll be doing 2 of these, and then there are research presentations associated with the annotated bib. Clearly, this annotated bib deals with social studies, teaching, learning strategies or practices, lessons, so to speak. Here's the process for the curriculum unit on place. It begins with your personal place story. I have an example of that. It's pretty open-ended. It should be, though, about a concrete place that you experienced. Mine is on my early, really comes out of my early life, living along the Mississippi River as a preteen, and basically as a 10 to 13 or 14-year-old. I spent a lot of time in literally swimming in the river and on the river. So dangerous, yes. Had to hide it from my mom, who was very keen. Anyway, there were some telltale signs occasionally. Anyway, in the clothes we wore. So it's a somewhat short story, but it's to provide some think about that place that was significant to you in your early life or at any point in your life. It doesn't have to be early life. I could have just as easily done, let's say those who remember, I was a rugby coach, in and around a rugby field in Baton Rouge here at LSU. It could have been on some other areas. Going to high school for a couple of years in the French Quarter, and how important the French Quarter was to my my life as a high school teen, my dating life, and those kinds of things. You will then map out the story. I provide an example of how to think through that, and then and what that should entail. And basically, you take your basic story, you map it out, you add in social studies concepts to that map, and then you create a larger narrative, including those social studies contents that you're going to try to teach or possibly teach in your unit. Then you map the narrative out. Depending on how extensive that narrative is, you may only do your unit on part of that narrative, not necessarily the whole thing. Depends. Obviously, then the virtual field trip that you create for your place unit, and then the overall unit plan, which can look, something like your unit plan in 503, your curriculum unit. I actually, in the readings in Moodle, I've included the curriculum, 2 of the curriculum compacting articles to refresh your memory on doing some of that. So that's the course. I will be doing videos on some of the readings, not necessarily all the readings. And as I said in in a couple of emails, except for the welcome video, which will be put up shortly. You don't have access to any of those videos because they're in Adobe Connect, which we no longer have access to. So I'll be redoing all that. So anyway, I wish y'all the best. It's going to be a nice little group, I think, and I look forward to working with you in this course. So take care, and I'm going to stop sharing real quick, and you'll see me in videos, and hopefully we'll meet if need be via Zoom or however. So y'all take care and all the best as you get ready for I think you've already gotten ready for your spring semester.